option. There you go. So we're recording. So we might modify a bit today. So Karen has a cracked rib possibly. So we might do some modifications. Does that sound okay? A more gentle class? Okay with you, Peggy? If you want to up level it, you can always go, okay. It's like, great, we'll do that. Okay, so let's like lay down on your back. We'll just start lying down on your back. I'm gonna wait because there's one more person supposedly coming to Zoom. So and you can have your arms down by your sides or on your body, or maybe there's a dog on your body. Look at the dog sitting on her belly. I don't know if you can see. She's like, this is great. Oh my God. I know. It's just like that. It's so funny. Oh my gosh, Darian, I love it. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're having a more gentle class today, if that's okay. There's been some requests. So I don't know if you can see Darian's dogs have been lying on her belly. We're starting on our back with dogs on the belly.
I don't know if mine will cooperate.
So just start lying down. Take a couple breaths right there. Bend your knees and bring your feet flat to the floor. Take your feet towards the edges of your mat. Let your knees knock together. It's called constructive rest. And take a deep breath right there, all the way into the low belly. Exhale, just empty out for the pelvis, root a little deeper down. A couple more breaths just like that. Breathing in the nose, maybe out the mouth if you'd like. Good. One more time. And separate the knees and allow the knees to move right to left. You can go slowly, kind of exploring. And the next time the knees go to the left, pause there, and then bring the right leg up to hip height and catch it in your left hand. So it's a twist. And then you can straighten and bend the right knee a few times. So straightening it out to the side, yeah. And you can flex or point the toes. Ooh. Okay. And then come on back to center, feet wide, knees come up and over to the right. And then bring the left knee to up higher, like towards the right shoulder. So it's to the side, and you can catch it in the right hand if you want and stay, or straighten and bend that left leg out to the side a few times. Foot can be pointed or flexed. Just notice how you're feeling through the side of the body. Good, and then bring it back to center. Feet to the floor, and then draw the right knee into your chest and stretch the left leg out long. Then you'll take a half happy baby here. So you'll reach for the right foot with one or both hands, or if you have a strap and want to put a strap around it, you can do that too. It's like a runner's lunge, but on your back. Keep that extension through the leg at the floor, left leg nice and firm or strong. And you'll just release, so stretching the right leg out, draw the left leg in. As you're ready, take your time. Maybe move a little bit side to side. Softening the front of the hip. And then half happy baby. Catch the foot with one or both hands. Take the foot up and the thigh down. Right leg stays engaged. And then gently release, draw both knees up into your chest and give a gentle hug and a little rock side to side if that feels all right. And then go ahead and roll yourself up to sitting. Roll to the side, yeah. I had a broken rib once. Painful days. Yeah. Okay, you just do what you need to do. I'm not even gonna watch you. You just do your thing. Come to a seat here. And then let's try some side bends. I don't know how it'll go, but you'll take your left hand out to the left and the right arm will come, maybe not. Yeah, just lean. You can try leaning to the lower part. So the right arm can go up and over or wherever it needs to be. And then come on up and switch to the other side. It's so funny how this is happening. Today I had this feeling, I had this thought of like, I would love to just have a class where people show up and then everybody does their own thing. And we just hold the space together for like, this is our hour to move and exercise and do whatever you want. It could be jumping jacks, could be yoga, it could be like lying on the floor. That's kind of what's happening today. It's exactly what I had in mind. Okay, come back to the center and then just walk forward. Really, I mean that, doing what you need to do in your body. Okay, slowly coming up, and then we'll come to tabletop and just explore hands and knees. And there's lots of ways to warm up the body here in from tabletop. So you can move through cow and cat. You can move through that trench and lift in the upper back. You can go side to side, just kind of moving and warming up the core, the hands, the arms. Probably worse than you think once you start to notice it. Have you been to a doctor? Not yet. Today might be the day. Not much to do for broken ribs. A few more breaths here, just moving in ways that feel okay in your body. And then you'll sit back into child's pose. And the arms can be underneath you or in front or behind, just finding a spot. They roll up back to tabletop. We're going to come to a forward fold at the back of the mat. So tuck the toes under and you just press yourself up to your feet and walk your hands back to the feet. So you're in, yeah, perfect. And then hold on to the elbows in ragdoll or hands can rest at the floor. Maybe shake your head, yes and no. Bring your hands to your hips here. You'll press your feet down and rise up to stand. Good. If you can, reach the arms overhead. And bring your hands down to the heart and arms by your sides. Good. And then you'll walk up to the front of your mat So when I had my shoulder surgery, I did a sun salutation with no arms at all. So I'll teach that. I'll show you how I did my sun salutation off my arms. And then if you wanted to do it plank to chaturanga on your arms, you can, right? So I'll show you both. We'll do both. But you'll see how it feels. Okay, we'll try it. And if you can't reach up, don't reach up. Okay, so standing in mountain pose. And then it's extended mountain. So you can do one arm or both. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And then bring your knees down to the floor. So you stand up onto your knees and camel instead of upward dog. So from the knees, you lift the heart up. It's also fine to lean back a little bit to get some core and leg strength. Good, and then come on up. Now right here, it can be downward dog, or with no hands, you can come to a squat. Good, so squat or downward dog, you can decide. We'll take 3 breaths. And your hands can be like, oh, yeah, good. So one more breath here. And then from downward dog, you'll look forward and hop or walk forward from here, stand up and take a step up your mat. And then halfway lift if you fold it and forward fold, and then extended mountain, reach up. Exhale, bow, good. You got it. Halfway lift. And then high to low plank or knees to camel. That's upward dog, and then downward dog or squat. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Take one more breath. And then you'll look forward and step or hop. And if you want, you can even hop. Good. And then halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. And again, exhale, forward fold. If you wanted to try the planks, you can. Halfway lift. And then high plank to low or knees to camel. Good. And then downward dog or pressing up into a squat. Good, Karen. Take one more full breath. And then looking forward, step or hop to the front. Halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, extended mountain. Last one, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, high to low plank or knees. So that little lean, the camel, lift the heart, and then downward facing dog or squat. Great for you too.
I'm like, it's generating a lot of heat.
Different type of, yeah. Good, we'll take one more breath. And then looking forward, you can step or hop to the front. Good, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. And then chair pose. Drop the hips low. Yeah, arms can come high or parallel to the floor or not lifted at all. Yeah, good, good. And one more breath in, maybe lift the heart a little higher. Then exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. And then just step the left foot straight back. We'll come up to warrior one from here. Good. stick your right hand to your left lung, ribs. And then you're gonna give you don't have to lift the left arm. You're gonna give that left rib cage a little turn forward. If the arm is up, leave it up. A little turn forward with that left rib cage. If it's not up, it's okay. It doesn't have to be. Okay?
It's good.
Okay. Good. Reach a little higher. If you can, to that left side of the body. Draw the left rib cage forward. If you'd like to take both arms up now, you can, but keep generating from that left side. Good, and then hands to the mat, and you can step back to plank or knees down for camel. Upward dog, or cobra, or camel. Downward dog, or squat. Good, take one breath in. Breathe out and step or hop to the front. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Weight in the heels, those are wiggleable. Strong through the legs. Darian, nice job. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. It's time to step the right foot back for warrior one. Finding that right distance. If you can, raise the arms, and then it'll be left hand to right ribs. Good. Notice if you're tensing through the shoulders, soften the shoulders. So that whole right side of the body is trying to wrap forward. Left hip pulls back. Belly button draws in. As you breathe, try to feel the rib cage expanding, contracting. Reach a little bit higher with the right side of the body. And then take both arms up. Let's take one breath. You can look up if you want, but you don't have to. Good, and then hands to the mat. And your version of flow, high to low plank or knees, the camel. Upward dog and downward dog or squat. A lot of movement through the feet and the hips. Just feel good to move. Good. Take one more breath. Nice, Becky. And then look forward and you step or hop. Halfway lift. Good job. Forward fold. Chair pose, one more time, sit low. And then just stand all the way up and bring your hands to your heart. Arms down by your side. You can take a few little shoulder rolls or shoulder shrugs. Good, and then shift your weight over to your right foot. And you'll lift your left knee up. So pull the pit of the belly in. Let's not hold it right now, just left knee up. Good, just holding. Feeling into the center line, shoulders back. And then from here, you'll step the left foot back to crescent lunge. You stay high on the ball of the foot. And arms can be down or arms can rise up. Nice. And then hands to heart center, and we'll take a twist to the right if you can. So if that doesn't work, just stay upright. Yeah, and it might even be just a twist to the upper body. Good, nice, Karen, good. So you either twist, you can stay upright and twist. You can bring left elbow to right leg and leverage the twist. You're welcome to open the arms or use a wall. Good. Untwist, coming to warrior two. Adjusting the feet as needed. Good. And then side angle, tipping to the right. Right forearm can be on the thigh or hand to the floor. Left arm, yeah, your choice.
My limitations.
Yeah, good to explore that. It's a good spot to play and learn. What day did you fall?
Sunday.
You're getting worse? Can't sleep very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in and out of your car.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, one more breath. And then bring your hands down. Let's go back. We'll go that vinyasa again. High plank to low, or it could be tabletop, cow and cat, or that camel version. You're pressing the hips forward, heart up. And then downward facing dog or squat. And just take a breath, one nice deep breath in. Breathe out. Look forward and step or hop. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, drop your brain. Inhale, come all the way to stand. Extended mountain, and then hands to heart center and hands to the hips. Shift your weight to your left foot, lift the right knee, and we're just gonna hold it. So feeling into the core, shoulders back. Good. Really rooting through the standing leg. And then it's like you're in slow motion. Step the right leg back to crescent lunge. And headlights shining forward, hip bones forward, arms of your choice. They can be up or down. And bring your hands to the heart. We'll take that twist. It might just be a twisting upright to the left, or leaning into it, leveraging by placing the elbow on the knee, or opening the arms if that's there for you. And then warrior two, make your way up and around. Take your time, find your feet, your legs, basement of your torso over your pelvis. And you'll tip to the left side angle. You can bring forearm to thigh or hand to the floor. Nice, AJ. Good, Darian. Beautiful, Peggy. And one more breath. And then set the hands to the mat and we'll vinyasa flow one more time through. High plank to low, or knees, camel, upward dog, and then downward dog or squat. Good, take one more breath in. Empty it out and look forward, step or hop. Nice. Halfway lift and forward fold. We'll pause right here and maybe you can touch your big toes with your peace fingers or interlace your hands behind your head or your back. Or just swaying if that feels good. Release the hands from wherever they are. And you'll bring your, don't feel the feet together if you can. Bring your hands to your hips and rise up to stand. And then extended mountain. And then hands to the heart. Good. Good. And then we'll come into eagle for some balance work. And if the arms don't grab, don't force it. Okay. So we'll take the arms out and the right arm comes under first, right elbow under left. That's gonna be tricky, that one. That's gonna be really tricky. You can also be like this,
Okay, that's right.
which is working a little bit of a, okay, good. And then you'll bend the knees and the right leg will be up and over the left. Yes, you just kind of press. And then pull the shoulders back. It's too much, really. Then release to mountain pose. See if you can bring the big toes to touch. And then extended mountain or arms out and left arm comes underneath the right if possible. Don't force it. Bend the knees or they can be palms together, finding that center line that way. Left leg is up and over. Oh. Releasing to mountain pose, big toes touch, so bringing balance in the center line. And bring your left hand to your left hip. We'll lift the right knee. This time you'll catch it in the right hand, standing leg raise. And find stature in the spine. And opening the right leg out to the right. Good, and then bring it back to center. Bring your hands to your hips, point your toes, and straighten the right leg. And hold, gripping muscle to bone, thigh, quad strong. Flex the foot, take it behind you for airplane. And the hands can stay on the hips or reach out alongside your body. Or come forward, warrior three. Not you, Karen. And come back up to stand, mountain pose. Feet on the floor, big toes touch, shoulders back. Take a breath. Good, and then we'll do standing leg raise, left leg. So right hand comes to the right hip. You'll lift the left knee, catch it. But you're really holding from the muscles in the body. Press down deeper, lift up higher. And then opening the left leg to the left. The right arm is welcome to reach right. Good. Come back to center, hands to the hips, point the left toes, straighten the legs. See how high you can lift it and hold. This is muscle endurance, isometric contraction. And it's helping with mobility, not just flexibility. You got it, Peggy. And then flex the foot, take it behind you for airplane. You can reach the arms out or arms in front, that warrior three stance. Upper limbs active, so muscle hugging bone in the legs and the arms. And then coming back to mountain pose. Take your shoulders in a few little circles. And then dancer. So left arm comes up or hand to heart. You'll bend the right knee and catch the foot from behind. Or if you need a wall or a strap, do that too. Draw the knees towards one another. Lengthen the tailbone down and then kick the foot into the hand. So it opens up that right shoulder. Opens up the right hip. Actually in a contraction in the quadriceps, so you're strengthening the quadricep and the glute muscles. Breathing, opening your chest, your heart space. All right, come on up. Standing mountain pose. We'll switch sides. So right arm up or right hand to the chest. And then you'll bend the left knee and catch it. And that might be where you stay. We'll see. Oh, good. Or you kick it back. So lengthen the tailbone down. Knees drop towards the center line. Send the chest wall forward as that thigh goes back. Come on up. And coming back to mountain pose. Just take a breath. And then tree will be our final balance here. Right foot to left leg. Finding the inseam of the left leg. Press the right foot into. And then hands can stay at the heart center. Or the arms can come up in any way or fashion that you want. Maybe cactus. Yeah. Yeah. Returning to mountain pose. All right, let's try the other leg, left foot to the right leg. Breathing. Breath if you like. Finding the center line. Turning to mountain pose. Big toes touching, arms down, extended mountain reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And high plank to low plank or knees. Camel. So that's upward dog and then downward facing dog or squat. Good, and then from downward dog or from squat, you'll bring the right foot forward for warrior two. You'll just step forward, left foot back, and open up. And then triangle, straighten the right leg and tip in. I have to take my socks off. I can't triangle in socks. Nice. Nice. Let that left arm pull you up to stand. Turn your feet to parallel and then turn the heels in, toes out. We'll bend the knees into a squat. Little goddess squat. You can bring the arms up to cactus or hands at the heart. Maybe some pulses down a few inches, up a few inches. Pulling the pit of the belly in, pressing the knees back. Five more, 4. You can also just hold 3, 2, and come down and just hold it, hold it, hold it. Straighten the legs, relax the arms, turn the heels out, toes slightly in, hands on the hips, and then forward fold. can bring your hands to the floor for some support. And I like to give a little press. When I press my hands down, I can feel it can lift the hips higher. There's a rebound. See if you can feel that rebounding force. And lift to a flat back, bring your hands up to the hips and rise to stand. Then pivot the right foot forward for pyramid. The left foot will step in into the left slightly. Pull the shoulders back and then lengthen forward over the right leg. And your hands can come to blocks or to the floor. It's okay to bend that right knee a little. I like my hands to touch the floor or blocks so I can press into it, just like the forward fold, that rebounding feeling. Okay, on the arm. Good, one more breath, so you can go a little deeper, a little emphasis. And then step it back, high to low plank or knees down. Little lean and then camel pose, lift the heart. Then downward dog or squat. Good, and then you'll step your left foot forward for warrior two. Stand on up, yeah. And open up, warrior two. Arms can be wherever the arms need to be. And then straighten the left leg for trikonasana or triangle. Bringing your focus, notice where your attention is. And can you bring your attention to your physical body, to the alignment of your bones, to what's occurring, what's happening in your body right here. And then let that right arm pull you to stand. Turn your feet to parallel. And then heels in, toes out. We'll do a second round of these. Bend the knees into your little squat. You can have your hands on your thighs if you like, or arms in cactus, or at the center of your chest like a goblet. And then little pulses. You can go down a few inches, up a few inches, and stay in that low working zone, or you can come all the way up if you need, and all the way down. More full range. It's really up to you. Feeling into your glutes, your quads, your lower extremities, the strength of your body. Nice, Darian, good. And then coming down to the low and then drop 2 inches lower and hold. Press your knees back, hold, hold, hold. Strong legs, strong core, and then straighten the legs. Turn the heels out, toes in. You can interlace your hands at your back, maybe, not you. And then fold forward, or any other hand position, anything that works in your body. Don't want pain to show up too much. It's probably constant, huh? Avoid anything that causes sharp. Yeah, breathing, totally, 100%. You have a physical bruise. Just deep. hands, lift to a flat back, come on up to stand, and then turn the left toes forward, pyramid. Use that hamstring stretch. Right foot steps in and up, square the pelvis and the shoulders, and fold forward over your left leg. And arms of your choice, hands of your choice. One more breath. And then vinyasa, high plank, low plank, or that kneeling plank. Yeah, upward dog or cobra or camel, and then downward facing dog or squat or child's pose works too. Good. Let's take a couple breaths here. Good. And then you'll step or hop your feet forward and then sit down on your mat and lay all the way down on your back. All right. And then set the feet flat to the floor. We're going to come up into bridge pose. So feet flat, hip width distance apart, arms wherever they need to be. Go ahead and lift the hips up. And that might be painful.
Yeah.
It presses right on the rib. So just lift like an inch or two. Don't go so high. Does that feel okay? Good. Yeah, so you don't have to go to the highest to get the benefit of this pose. Good. Or I see block. Block is a great tool. And breathe. Bring the leg up. Good, and then lower down slowly and carefully. Just take a breath. And then we'll do that again. So curling the tailbone up, you can lift just an inch or two, which actually is a way to really generate some heat deep in the lower glute muscles, the underlying glute muscles, or you can lift higher, which is more back and more superficial glute muscles. So lower is actually a nice way to work. Breathe. And it does put pressure on the rib cage. Be gentle. Slowly lower down. Bring the soles of the feet together and knees apart at the floor. Reclined butterfly. Draw the knees together, bring the feet back flat to the floor. We're going to do a little bit of core work here, but if it's too painful, Karen, don't, okay? So I want you to pull your rib cage towards the mat. And right here, not doing anything else, but trying to lift the tailbone slightly, just tuck it up and engage the abdominal muscles. That's all you need to do. So rib cage down, tuck the tail slightly, and maybe rise up to your tiptoes. And try to press the whole backside of the body towards the mat and just be up on the tiptoes there and just hold that. And then this action is coming from the abdominal muscles in the hips. So the knees are not extending or bending. They stay exactly as they are. So you're gonna lift the right leg up and set it down. Just the right leg, 10 times. Lift and set it down. So generating from the pelvis. Good, really working those deep abdominal muscles. Try to press the entire low back to the mat. Good, nice and slow. The slower you go, the more you might feel this. And really hold those floating bottom ribs together. I lost count. I think we're about 10. All right, switch legs. So the right big toe touches the left leg, starts to lift. Slow and controlled from those deep abdominal muscles. A little tuck of the tailbone up. Little lift, but the pelvis is on the mat. Good. Little lift of the tailbone, pulling the ribs down. Let's do 5 more. Nice. 4. So working some deep core endurance. 3, 2, and 1. Set it down. Just relax for a moment. Nice soft belly. Full deep breaths. And then we'll do that again, slightly different. So head and shoulders will still stay on the mat. Press the rib cage down, tuck the tailbone, hold the belly down. So feel those core muscles come to your tiptoes. And then same generated from the core, lift the right leg up and then lift the left leg up. And then set the right foot down and the left foot down. They barely touch or hover. And then left comes up, right, left down, right down. If you want a little more, you'll go right leg up, left leg up, tailbone up, scoop it up, and then right leg or left leg down. I don't know, I lost count, right down. And alternate, left, right, tuck, and then right, left, down. Right, left, tuck, reverse curl, and then left, right, down. Left, right, tuck, right, left, down, right, left, curl, left, right, 1 more, left, right, little reverse curl, right, left, and rest. Bring your feet wider apart, let your knees knock together for that constructive rest, abdominal muscles soft. And then our next pose is reclined pigeon. So you'll bring the feet back flat and right ankle goes over the left thigh. And you can stay here. This is a nice place to just stay, or pick that left foot up and you can hug it in. Use just one hand. You don't have to use both. You can even use no hands and just use the power of that left thigh pressing forward to open the right hip. Feel into the right outer hip. Gently release. Bring both feet to the floor. Maybe constructive rest or windshield wipe the lower legs or the legs side to side or any movement. Relax your wrists, maybe roll the wrists in some circles. And then reclined pigeon on the other side. So left ankle goes over the right thigh and then pick the right foot up. And you can hug it in or just hold it. Gently release that. Set both feet to the floor. Maybe take a few windshield wipes, knees side to side. Coming back to center. You can take happy baby here, or you can take hips on a block or legs up the wall. Careful. You can also just hold a knee in each hand and take some frog circles or open it out right there into like a reclined frog hold. You can stay wherever you are, or we'll finish with a twist. I want you to be careful with your ribs for the twist. So if you like, you'll stretch the left leg out and hold the right knee in your left hand, or you don't even have to hold it. Just cross it over the body for that easy twist. Relax the right shoulder. Back through center. Very carefully take it to the other side. So you can bend the left knee and scoot the hips to the left and cross it over the body. Yeah, good. Nice, Karen. That works. You can hold the knee, or you don't have to. Slowing down your breath. Gently roll back onto your back and find your way into rest, into Shavasana. You need to have the hands on the body, that's fine, or arms by your sides. Your legs completely relax. Relax all the muscles in your face, jaw, throat, abdomen. Relax your hands. Bring your awareness just back to your breath and your physical body. You can wiggle your fingers and toes or stretch or move however you want. Your knees roll to a comfortable side, whatever side you can. And then gently press yourself up to sitting. Good job. And touch the palms of your hands together, bring to your heart space. Lift your thumbs up to your forehead center. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. I hope that helped today.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Thanks, Lisa.
Thanks, Peggy.
Yeah, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Darian. Bye, AJ. Thank you.